Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be testing out the L'Oreal Magic Nude liquid powder. I have two shades right here. This first one is in the shade 326 True Beige. And then I have the shade 324 Buff Beige. So they're pretty much similar. Even though, you know what's weird is 324 looks darker than 326 to me. So this is 324 and this is 326. Tell me this isn't darker. Weird. So I just went straight to the L'Oreal website. This is rated 4.9 stars out of 164 people. There is only 8 different shades and it retails for around $12.95. You get 0.9 ounces, so almost a full ounce. It also has SPF of 18. This says, get the ultimate unmakeup look with Magic Nude liquid powder, bare skin perfecting makeup with SPF of 18. Revolutionary liquid transforms on contact, leaving a soft powder-like finish, which I don't think I've tried any liquid to powder foundations. I don't think I ever have. This foundation is so amazingly lightweight, it's like wearing no makeup at all. Just shake and apply, it's like magic. This says that it was nominated by Makeup.com in the top 10 2016 Best Drugstore Foundation. Then for the how to apply, it says to shake well, and it says for best makeup result, pour just a few drops onto fingers and apply directly onto skin. Not recommended for use with a sponge or a brush. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a big fan of applying makeup with my fingers. So I think I'm going to attempt to apply this on one side with a brush and then apply, well, we're gonna see how that goes, and then apply the other side with my fingers. So like I said, 326 is lighter than 324, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this. So I do really like the packaging. It's just like a glass square bottle. It feels like nice and heavy. The only thing that's on here, on the packaging, it just says bare skin perfecting makeup, and then it says SPF of 18. And then on the back of this, it also says not recommended for use with sponge or brush. So I just took off the top. This looks like it's gonna be really messy. Like, I don't even know what to do. Oh my gosh, it's extremely runny. And this might actually look like, I don't know if it's gonna be too dark or not. I'm just gonna use my, I should probably put some primer on. I'm just gonna use spray today, I think. So I'm just gonna apply some of my Smashbox primer water. So in my last foundation first impression, I forgot primer, but I mean, it worked, so it didn't really matter, but. I don't really know how I feel about primer. I feel like the number one reason I only use it is because I like having a barrier between the foundation and my skin. Even though I do have moisturizer on, I just like to have that extra like layer in between the two things. I don't know. I think maybe because I've convinced myself maybe I won't break out, even though I'm sure it doesn't really matter. But okay, now I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I'm just gonna dip into the stuff on the back of my hand. Oh my god, this is like the perfect color match. Okay. Ooh, it's going on really smooth. I mean, it said not to use a brush or a sponge, and it was in bold letters, but I mean, looks fine to me. That looks so smooth. This seriously is like the perfect color match for me right now. I can't get over it. It's making my skin look so smooth. I don't know about you guys, but my neck never gets tan. Like, it never gets tan at all. And my arms are always like way lighter than the rest of my body. I don't know. My arms don't get tan either. That looks so nice. And I think it looks just fine with a brush. It blended out really nice. You can't see any brush strokes. I'm going to try to, I'm going to put a little bit more on the back of my hand and then just build it up in some areas. Okay, I can totally understand why people voted for this to be in the top 10 favorite foundations or best foundations from the drugstore, because like, I feel like I know immediately when I apply foundation to my face, immediately when the sponge or brush touches my face with the foundation on it, I know if I'm gonna like it or not. And I really, really like this. We'll just have to see how it holds up throughout the day, but it looks amazing, and I think it looks good with a brush. So let's do the other side with fingers, which, oh, I hate getting all messy. So I just put some more, and then I don't even know, like, I don't think I've ever applied foundation with my fingers. This feels so weird. I've seen some YouTube videos too where girls will just put it in their hands and just go like this, like with the foundation, and like I could never. It's so weird applying this with my finger. I mean, I feel like I'm getting the same coverage that I did with the brush that I am with my finger. So I'll probably just keep applying this foundation with that e.l.f. brush because I really liked it. I mean, this doesn't look bad, but I definitely just prefer using a tool as opposed to my fingers. Like, how do I do my neck with my fingers? Like, I don't even know. And it feels like really, really lightweight on the skin. Like, it doesn't even feel like I'm wearing anything. So that's the side with the brush. That's the side with my finger. I almost think the brush side looks smoother, so I'm just gonna take the rest of it on my brush and do my neck and my jaw because I like how it looks with the brush. Just gonna take some more. Just gonna go over everywhere that I applied with my finger. Like, I like both ways, but if you can get the same coverage, you might as well use a brush unless you want to use your fingers, but I don't really like doing that. This looks so good. Yeah, my first impression of this foundation, I really like it, like I said, and I feel like I got pretty much full coverage. I might be crazy, but this looks like full coverage to me. I could probably add some more if I wanted to, but I'm perfectly okay with how this looks right now. So let's go ahead and add some concealer. This is where I'm gonna get a little nervous since this goes from cream to powder. Like, I wonder how like cream concealers are gonna go on. We'll see. I'm just gonna go into my Revlon Photo Ready. I'm still trying to use all this up and it's hanging on for dear life. I feel like I say that in all my videos. I'm like, my #1 goal this summer is to use this whole thing up. And it like does not want me to. And now I'm just gonna push that in with my Morphe brush. I'm like really curious to see like how my cream products are gonna go on top of this foundation. I mean, it doesn't look bad or anything. I'm going to use the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Fair. I could probably even go up a few shades. I could go a shade or two darker now with this concealer now that I'm a little bit tan, but I'm just going to pat that in with my brush. So I'm just going to blend that in with my damps, or it's not even damp. I'm going to blend that in with my dry sponge just around the edges. Throw out the sponge. I think I got it in an Ipsy like a while ago and it's my favorite. I use it all the time, but it's starting to like fall apart, so I probably should get rid of it. So this is what my skin looks like up close with foundation and concealer. It looks really, really nice. I'm so impressed. This shade match is like my exact shade, and the only other time this has happened to me is with the #7 Lift and Illuminate foundation in Cool Vanilla. That's my exact shade when I'm super pale, and that's like the only foundation I can think of at the top of my mind that matches me perfectly besides this one. Next, I'm just going to contour my nose and my lips. I'm using my ColourPop sculpting stick in the shade New Renaissance. I'm like 99% sure that they don't make this anymore. That sucks because I actually really like it. I want to use it because I have it. So now I'm going to use my Artis Oval 3 brush just to blend that out. I feel like since, oh, it's a little sticky. I thought for sure it was going to dry down. It is getting me, it's giving me like a matte powdery finish, which is fine. Like, I don't think it looks bad. So I'm going to use my La Prairie loose powder in the shade 2. So I've been setting my makeup with loose powder using a damp sponge, but I think I'm just going to use a brush today. So I'm just going to dip into there, press that lightly into my skin. So I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup off camera. It's too, Why does it always do that? It's it's 2:08 right now, so I'm just gonna make 2 o'clock the call time. So far, so good. Everything looks really nice. I do have to set my under eye. I should probably do that first. I'm just gonna use my Wet n Wild bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. I really like this because I feel like it really brightens up my under eye. I still want to know why they call this a bronzer though. I'm so confused. Like, I feel like they should just call it like a setting powder. And I'm just gonna set here. There's way too much there. Dang it. I'm just trying to brighten up the center of my face. I did not mean to put that much on my chin. Okay, so now I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my makeup and then I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I'm back. I figured I would let you know everything that I put on my face. Everything went on so nice. Like, I really like this foundation and I absolutely love the shade of it. So anyways, to contour, I used my CYO contour kit in the shade Fair, and I used this contour shade, and then I used this shade for a highlight. It's more of like a natural kind of glow, but I really like it. I want to get like a darker shade in this because the contour shade is a little bit too light for me at the moment. And then for blush and bronzer, I got into my NARS palette, and I know I used the Laguna bronzer, and then I used this like hot pink shade right here for blush. I have no idea what it's called. I think I need to like Google it. They don't even make this anymore, but there's no names on the back of this. This is just called the One Night Stand Cheek Palette on my lips. I wanted something to match this Nike thing right here. So I went in with my Too Faced Perfect Nude lip liner, and then on top of that, this is gorgeous. This is ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Seesaw. It's like a lilac baby pink shade. I don't know. I really like it. And then I just threw on some brows. I used my Too Faced Brow V-Book, and for mascara I used my Lancome Grandonise. I don't even know how to say it. It's this guy right here. 3 o'clock right now. I was done like 30 minutes ago and then I got on the phone, so sorry. But yeah, everything looks so nice. It looks so nice. It's crazy how different lipstick shades look when you're tan, because like I'm normally the second to third lightest shade, sometimes even like the lightest shade of foundation you can buy, and now I'm like a good, like, I would say 6 to 8 shades darker than that. And like, I just really like how makeup looks on like my skin tone like right now. I don't know, like this lip color, I feel like I would have liked it on my more fair skin, but I like it even more like when I have a little bit of a tan. I don't know. I don't know. I just prefer, like, maybe I need to like self tan. Anyways, I will see you guys here in a couple of hours for another check-in. Hey guys, so it is 7 o'clock. So I've had this foundation on for 5 hours and it still looks really good. I look so tan, if you can see that. There's no creasing, no cakiness. Why does it always look like I never blend out my nose contour? I swear I do. It looks so good. So I'm making dinner right now and then we're gonna eat. So we'll probably go on a walk around like 8. It's not super hot outside, but I might sweat a little bit. So I wanna see how this foundation will hold up outside. Hey guys, so it's 10 o'clock. So I've had this foundation on for about 8 hours and it still looks really good. I could powder my chin and my forehead, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now because I just like to see, like, because sometimes if you powder, you just have to like keep powdering because you get cakey or oily faster, I guess is what I'm saying. So I just want to powder a little bit just so I can see. So I'm just gonna take my Wet n Wild powder and just lightly dab on my forehead. Even though I really don't need to. Like, I don't mind a little bit of shine, but I can't believe how long this liquid lipstick has stayed too. So you guys, this foundation looks so good. This looks so good. I think I'm gonna keep wearing it the rest of the week. Like, that's how much I like it. I just thought I would zoom you guys in so you could see what this looks like after wearing it for 8 hours. I I love it. So it's now 11 o'clock, so it's only been about an hour since I saw you guys last. And normally I do my foundation first impressions for 10 hours, and it's only been 9, so I'm sorry, but like, I really don't think like me keeping it on for an hour is gonna change my mind at all, because it still looks really good, and I think just another hour it's still gonna look the same. But I love this foundation. Like, I really love it. I feel like I say this in every video, but just in case you haven't seen any of my other foundation first impressions or any of my other videos, I do have dry to normal skin, more so dry, and this foundation like really works for me. Like, I love how my forehead looks. I think it looks so nice. I love how my cheeks look. It just looks so good. It's like a I wouldn't even say it was a matte finish necessarily. I think it's more of like a natural finish, because it's not dewy and it's not completely matte, so I think it's more of like a natural finish. I really like it, and I love the shade of it. So if you were looking to try out a liquid to powder foundation, I highly recommend this stuff. I really like it. Okay guys, that completes this foundation first impression of the L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe on your way out if you'd like to see more of me. And also, if you tried this foundation, let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.